I know you were well aware of Iran's influence on groups, terrorist organizations like Hamas and Hezbollah. In an interview, though, last month, you said this when asked about how to treat Gaza.
In World War II, we did not negotiate a surrender with the Nazis. We did not negotiate a surrender with the Japanese. We nuked the Japanese twice in order to get unconditional surrender. That needs to be the same here.
Did you really mean to say that the U.S. should use nuclear weapons against a people because there's something wrong with their culture?
Of course not. What I was saying is that we didn't negotiate with evil in World War II. We defeated the Germans. We defeated the Japanese using any means that were necessary. And the same needs to be done in Gaza. Nuking Gaza would be a terrible idea. The fallout would drift into Israel. It would kill the hostages. The point that I was making was,
but you're not worried about it
killing,
for example, women and children in Gaza who, the innocents?
I think war is a messy thing, and I think that when you defeat evil, you have to do what is necessary to do it. Israel cannot live next to a country that a huge percentage of the people wish to destroy it all of the time. They need to do whatever is necessary, and I don't know what those things are, in order to get unconditional surrender in Gaza. And I think that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, you brought up nuking them, though. So
no, I didn't bring up. I did not bring up nuking them.
You literally
I talked about. That's
the
not
same
what I
thing should
said.
be done.
No,
you said the same thing should be
in
done.
terms of getting. That is taking me out of context. I said, in the same way we did what was necessary to get Japan to unconditionally surrender, they need to do the same thing over there, no matter what that is. I don't know what those tools are, but it took us nuking Japan not once but twice in order to get them to unconditionally surrender, and it's estimated that saved 1 million American lives in the process. My point is, we didn't sit down and go, oh no, civilians might die, let's not get Japan to surrender. I believe the Palestinianism in Gaza is on a level of evil that we saw in Japan and we saw in Germany back in World War II, and I believe Israel needs to do what's necessary to defeat it, and I won't apologize for that.
Congressman, a lot of people do not agree with that word evil for all Palestinians, but I should point that out. Congressman